This video will guide you through the installation of horizontal cable stair railing using a horizontal cable deck and stair top railing kit. No bottom frame. Please understand all instructions completely before starting any part of the installation. Prior to starting the installation of any aluminum railing project, ensure you have the proper tools and safety protection. We recommend the following tools: safety glasses, tape measure, pencil, level, miter saw with non-ferrous blade, cordless drill, 4 clamps, carpenter square, appropriate fasteners for mounting posts to deck surface, cutoff tool, 6-inch number 2 square drive bit, 1/8" and 3/16" drill bits, 3/16" hex wrench included with cable kits, cable gripping tool, optional, cable cutting tool, optional, cable release tool, optional, threading tool, optional, 90-degree threading tool, optional. Kits and parts for assembly: 3x36" end post, 3x36" inline post, 3x36" corner post, 3x42" inline stair post, 3x42" end stair post. Each post kit includes an aluminum post tube with attached base plate, post cap, and 2-piece base plate cover and an install guide. 3x42" end stair post kit includes 10 beveled washers, 1 1/8" stainless steel cable with pre-attached threaded stud, 1 1/8" threaded receiver fitting, 1 1/8" fast receiver fitting, 2 stainless end caps. Horizontal cable deck stair top rail kit: 1 top rail snap, 1 top H channel, 2 straight plastic plugs, 1 angled plastic plug, 1 intermediate cable support, 2 deck attach clips, 2 stair attach clips, 12 number 8x3/4" self-tapping screws, 1 stair intermediate support. Important notes: do not install base plate covers until railing assembly is completed. Actual cable panel lengths 69.43 inches and 91.31 inches. 3-inch posts are required to reach 6-foot and 8-foot lengths. Caution: if installing lighting, wiring must be installed prior to securing posts to deck surface and installing top rail snaps. Note: for structural integrity and proper installation, it is critical to use the correct railing posts in all locations. Corner posts are required for all 90-degree corners, and inline posts are required for all 45-degree corners. 42-inch stair posts are required for stair applications. Plan ahead for cables up to 60 feet in length and install end posts at the appropriate locations. Important: for 90-degree corner post applications, prior to installing rail attachment clips, ensure plastic plugs are installed in 2 pre-drilled hole locations. Leave plastic plugs in place until threading cable through corner posts. Determine necessary stair posts required. Install proper post blocking. Use proper attachment screws or anchors as directed. Deck screws at each post location are not included with post kits. With 3/16" drill bit, pre-drill through deck boards and into blocking. Drill a 5/8" hole in center of 4 deck screw holes for lighting wires, optional. Level and plumb post using shims. Secure posts to deck with suggested screws. Important: front edge of base plate should be equal distance from nose of stairs, however no further than 1 1/2" setback. Note: ensure cable holes align with up-down direction of stairs. For 36-inch stair railings, measure down from the top edge of top post and place a horizontal pencil mark at 3 5/8 inches. Next, measure the center of the 3-inch posts and place a vertical mark at center of post. Place a 2x4 board on nose of stairs between posts. Measure distance between 2x4 board and the horizontal pencil mark on inside of top post. Note measurement. At bottom post location, measure from the 2x4 the distance noted at top post and place a horizontal pencil mark the same distance on the inside of the bottom post. Clamp upper U-channel against posts at marked locations. Note: using a carpenter square to align U-channel and marked locations is recommended. While upper channel is still clamped to posts, mark the U-channel cut lines with a sharp number 2 pencil. Center and align top edge of upper stair rail clips with pencil mark. Attach upper stair rail clips to post using 2 number 8 by 3/4 inch self-tapping screws. Cut previously marked upper U-channel 1/16 inch less than opening size. Clean cut areas and apply touch-up paint on exposed ends. Ensure U-channel is completely bottomed out in stair rail clips. Temporarily attach upper U-channel to upper stair rail clips. Only install 2 number 8 by 3/4 inch self-tapping screws into the upper U-channel to stair rail clips at this time. Important: for stair applications, only use the stair intermediate cable support. This is the longer of the two and measures 45 and 5/16 inch. Determine the angle of upper U-channel. Helpful hint: place a 2x4 vertically plumb on outer stair tread and against U-channel. Place leading edge of 2x4 at center point of outer stair tread. Scribe 2x4 under U-channel. Set miter saw at this angle. Lay the 2x4 flat on a table or floor after scribing. Then place stair intermediate cable support on 2x4, flush with the short measured side. Trace angle on upper tip of stair intermediate cable support. At bottom of 2x4, mark straight cut line 1/4 inch short of bottom edge of 2x4. Before cutting stair intermediate cable support, verify holes align with top post cable holes by measuring for equal distance between top hole and upper U-channel. Adjust if needed. Insert the angled plastic plug into the angled side of the stair intermediate cable support and the straight plastic plug into the straight cut of the stair intermediate cable support. Place the stair intermediate cable support under the upper U-channel and on the stair tread. Once intermediate cable support is in position, plumb and aligned with top and bottom posts, place marks at center of intermediate support at top and bottom locations. Drill a 1/8 inch hole in the center of the upper U-channel. Remove plugs from stair intermediate cable support. Install angled plastic plug into 1/8 inch hole drilled into upper U-channel with 3/4 inch self-tapping screw and secure straight plug into stair tread at center mark with 3/4 inch self-tapping screw. Insert stair intermediate cable support on straight plug. Tilt support to align with angled plastic plug. Remove lower end of upper U-channel to allow for insertion of angled plug onto stair intermediate cable support. Tip: rotate upper U-channel and stair intermediate cable support out to the side just enough to fit them together. Then rotate back in to realign with posts. Reinstall U-channel to lower side and secure channel to both clips with remainder of number 8 by 3/4 inch self-tapping screws. 4 total screws per clip. Following the same angle as the secured U-channel, clamp or hold the top rail snap against posts and mark for cutting. Remove clamps and cut top rail snaps 1/16 inch less than opening size. Take care to cut snap at the appropriate stair angle. Clean cut areas and apply touch-up paint on exposed ends. Push top rail snap down onto the top rail channel until properly seated. Helpful hint: apply downward pressure on top rail starting at one post and working towards the other post. Do not use a hammer to secure top rail. Next, we'll install the horizontal stainless steel cables. Insert the threaded receiver fittings into the post. Note, if end post was installed too close to a house wall, it may be necessary to loosen post anchor bolts. Note, plan so that the threaded receiver fittings are at the starting point and the fast-fitting receivers are at the bottom of stair run. Cable runs cannot be longer than 60 feet. If railing is longer than 60 feet, an end post will need to be used to finish and start a new cable run. Thread the male swaged cable stud, attached to the cable, into the threaded receiver fitting, and turn 3 to 4 complete turns. Thread about 1/2 of the stud into the threaded receiver fitting. Feed the bare end of the cable through all your intermediate cable supports and through the end post where you will be installing the fast receiver fitting. Corner post inserts allow for easy feeding of cable through 90-degree posts. Cable threading tools, straight and corner versions, are recommended for easy feeding of cables. When using the threaded tools, push the cable through posts rather than pulling them. This prevents separation of the cable and tool. Note, alignment plugs are installed in 90-degree posts to keep insert holes aligned. Do not remove plugs until cables are installed into empty holes. Rotate the fast receiver fitting clockwise as you push it onto the cable. If the cable begins to unravel, you are rotating the fitting in the wrong direction. Important: for bottom of stair runs, beveled washers must be installed to align fast receiver fittings with pre-drilled holes in post. Note, it is normal to have trouble inserting the cable into some fittings. This occurs if the locking mechanism is already locked. To free it up, insert a cable release tool or other tool with 1/8 inch or smaller diameter. Larger tools may get locked in the fitting and become very difficult to remove. Push the fast receiver fitting along the cable and firmly into the hole in your post. While holding the receiver against the end post, pull the bare end of the cable to remove as much slack in the cable as possible. Important: inspect to ensure there is no slack against the whole length of the wire, especially around corners. If you need to remove a cable from the fast receiver fitting, slide a cable release tool onto the cable, then push firmly into the fitting. This will release the mechanism to pull the cable back out. Cut the cable flush with the hole in the back of the fast receiver fitting using a cutoff wheel. Go to the other end and tension the cable by holding the cable securely to prevent it from turning while you turn the threaded receiver fitting with a hex wrench. A cable gripping tool is recommended. Be careful to protect the cable from damage while tensioning. The male swaged cable stud will be pulled into the threaded receiver fitting by rotating the threaded receiver fitting clockwise. Tension all cables in sequence, beginning with the center cables, moving up and down toward the top and bottom. As you tension each cable, give it a sharp pull downward mid-span to help set the wedges, gripping mechanisms in fast receiver fittings. Then retension as necessary in the same sequence. Be aware that the cable may move as much as 3/16 inch toward the tensioning terminal as the wedges seat. Press stainless steel caps onto all fast receiver fittings and threaded receiver fittings. Helpful hint: spray window cleaner onto stainless steel caps to ease installation. Install post caps and post base plate vinyl covers after railing assembly is completed. Thank you for watching this video.